Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us, the Crusader One. This is from the 72 Hours Company. It's an AM/FM NOAA weather band emergency radio. You can find these on Amazon retailing around $29.99. I may have had a coupon or a sale because I remember this being just slightly cheaper. Not bad. They do have a black model, which I have here, and they also have a red one too. If you want to have an emergency and find it quickly, red is a good choice. I just wanted something different, went with the black. So let's check out the box. It comes in a premium box. I reviewed their Crusader Mini, which wasn't spectacular, but this radio I'm digging, so let's check it out. Picture of the radio, nice, right there, Crusader One. There we go, hand crank. They got a lot of bullet points on the box, which is nice. There you go, what it includes. Okay, yeah, I'm a real fan of this radio. I love its style, and I love its functionality as well. There's some more bullet points for you guys. There's a model number, 72H038, if it means anything to you. Doesn't to me. Pretty cool there. And then I think on the back here, we even got more bullet points. So yeah, you're pretty basic radio. No frills. There's no Bluetooth. There is no MP3 player. If you want that, you got to get the Prunus J905. They got different colors of those too. This is all about emergency radio and surviving 72 hours. Let's go ahead and open this up. It comes in this real fancy box. Let's open this side. Let's see how this open up. Okay, so it says Crusader One on the box, 72 hours. Nice. So we go ahead and open up our fancy box. There's the radio inside. We'll pull that out. We right away greeted with some instructions, which I won't go through. It's a huge manual. Very informative, actually. It's a great manual. English is printed well. That's a good thing to see. Accessories, let's see. I don't know. I just use my own charging cables. Okay, there's a charging cable. And that is it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just set this aside and get to what we have here. So the charging cable, what type do we get? Let me bring this on down. I'm going to guess micro USB. Let's see. So USB to micro USB. Nice to see. I mean, I like the Type C as well, but a lot of my radios have the micro USB still, like the RadioWows, the Texan PL330s. So this could double as charging those devices. And there's a lot of small flashlights that still use the micro USB as well. So yeah, not a bad cable. Nice and long too. Cool. So Crusader One, this manual. Pretty much, I think the only thing I wanted to show you in this manual, if I can find it, I think it's real easy to find, is in the back page, is the product information. More bullet points here that you saw in the box. But if you look, it shows a little bit more. It'll show the outputs, what you can expect it to run at with the included battery. There we go, power consumption, running speaker mode, running headphones. Definitely get 8 times the battery capacity or life, which is nice. There's your different flashlight. Got flashlight 1, flashlight 2. That's the brightness. So I got low and a high. SOS Alarm will drain the battery fast, so only use it if you need it. Sensitivity, okay, and some dimensions. So that's all I'm going to show you on the manual because it's a very simple radio. Going to the radio, here we are. The Crusader One. Okay, I'm going to zoom this on down. There we go. So dimensions of this radio, we have 6 1/4 inches long. That includes a front flashlight. We have a width of 3 3/8 of an inch. We have a depth of 2 inches. That includes the front knobs there. There you go. Let's do a size comparison. I'm going to bring this back up. Let's see, usually off to my left here I have a CC pocket. Now if we go through the bands, it is the evening. 10:26 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois. I'm not sure when to pick up on the AM band for this radio. We'll see. We'll see if it surprises in the evening. During the day, it was pretty much just your basic local AM radio. Skywave in the house. Nice for size. And then, of course, we have a deck of cards here. Standard size. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves Crusader Ones from 72 Hours Land. If it rhymes, man, keep singing it. Iron Man. Okay, cool. Love that. It's my little thing. I like that. Okay, it's a little bright on this one side. Let's bring that light over. Okay, perfect. So score features the Crusader One. I really like the matte black finish. It's not rubberized. It's just normal plastics. Again, very nice to see. This is very no frills, all business type of radio, and I really like that. So let's go to the front end. We have a flashlight. It has that low mode and high mode. The high mode is at 100 lumens. It's not bad. There's a switch in the back over here that lets you switch it from low to high. So you got a small beam. Again, this gets you to finding a better flashlight, something like that. That's what I would do. I'd use it to find a better flashlight or lantern. So there we go. That's our flashlight mode. So low and high. For the front of the radio, we have Crusader One, nice red writing. I like that. Solar crank dynamo generator. The speaker here is 2 inches and it sounds rather well. You get to hear that when I demo it. We have a charging status indicator when you have a light source on there. Let's see if this will work. It'll turn red. Doing it on camera. There we go. Okay, tilt it. So yeah, it's just showing it charging. There you go. If I cover that solar panel, it goes away. There you are. Didn't have to use a flashlight. It's pretty sensitive. We have a power LED that's white and a tuning LED that's white. We have a scale, FM, scale in the middle, AM, and then weather band at the bottom with a bright red indicator, as you can see there. Bring it up closely. Get up close and personal there. Accuracy, I don't think it's that accurate, but we'll go through it. You can kind of see. I'll try to do all 3 bands. A volume control turns the radio on.
I mean, I think...
So that's nice. We got a band. We have FM. We got a band. It's a band switch. We got FM all the way to the left, AM in the middle, and weather band on the right. Again, small writing. Got to bring it up to the camera. Down the bottom's cool. It's got a lithium ion switch and AAA battery powered switch. So you can switch between your dry battery bay and your rechargeable bay. That's a smart idea. Of course, there's the tuning knob. Tuning feels good. Rather simple and all digital DSP radio with an analog scale. A lot of people like that. They don't sometimes want the LCD. There's a version of this radio with an LCD. It looks identical to this radio. And I bought it and it was not any good. So this one is good, by the way. So let's go to the right-hand side. We have an output. That's a USB output, 5 volts, 1 amp. I tested it, did well. Got a carry lanyard here. We have a headphone jack. Decent. I like this one. I was using it. There's a slight low-level hiss or hum. Expect on FM moderate lows, strong mids, strong highs. AM expect high tones. Good mainly for the across the whole band of the AM band. I did like that. So it's kind of crisp, high tones. And the weather band had a nice neutral tone. So yeah, I expect good results with headphones. DC input, 5 volts, micro USB. Top, we have a solar panel. There's no flip up reading lamp. So again, it's a straightforward emergency radio. Again, no extra bells and whistles. Just a simple solar panel, probably just to keep the lithium battery topped off. It's not going to do much charging. The dynamo crank on the back will. We have an antenna here. This antenna extends out to a whopping 18 inches, which we'll try using tonight. It notches underneath here, which is nice, and it recesses to keep it out of the way so it doesn't get damaged. As you can see, it's got some protection. Nice. And the back of the radio, we got some information here, 72 hours. Pull out arm and crank to charge. Okay, let's see how easy that is. So pull out the crank there and spin it. Okay, it's geared pretty low. So I'm definitely juicing that battery. That's good. That's good. That's nice. Heard that gear sound. It's a good sound. Over here we have all the information again. What you can expect. Now it's saying the output 1.5 amps out. I didn't notice. I only noticed 1 amp, but that's me. There's your crank. Almost a half amp. Nice. Solar panel, 10th of an amp. Strong sunlight. It would take a while to charge the battery. Charge it once a month. It's saying remove the batteries when not in use. That makes perfect sense. Okay, and then behind the battery bay here is really cool. This is the best part. I like it. Go ahead and open this up. I know I haven't turned the radio on. It's almost 10 minutes, but just bear with me. I'll get the radio on in a moment. It comes with a rechargeable battery, a 18650, 2000 milliamp hour capacity, button top. This comes right out, which I like. You can replace this. So you're looking at this going, where do I get a standard unprotected button top? Well, you can find them out there, But if you can't, I like these LG batteries, flat top. You can use any 18650 flat top and it'll work in this radio. They left it so you could push it in there, and now it actually has a connection. You don't have to monkey with anything. So if you got flat top batteries like I do, I like to reclaim them, you can turn your radio on with the flat top battery. So I wanted to show you that does work. Yeah, I like that. Just no polarity is to the left of the radio when you put the 18650 in there. It even marked inside the battery bay. And you can see the spot for the 3 AAAs as well. Just run one or the other. I mean, it has a switch, which is nice. Go ahead and put that guy back in there. Those cheap Chinese batteries, and just unsure if they're any good. But it's nice to be able to put your own flat tops in. There's a lot of good high capacity ones out there. So, all right, cool. Yeah, definitely worthy. I like that it does that. It's one of my favorite things that a radio does when it has removable lithium ion and it uses standard flat tops or a unprotected button top's fine. So let's go ahead and talk about FM reception report, and then we'll start tuning this radio, give you an audio demo, and go through the bands. So on FM reception, expect above average, which is great. I found about 60 stations in my location, and that gives it a good rating. So I have 5 stars, which lowest is fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. Most radios are okay to good in old school analog FM radios like this. Score about 48 stations. That puts the okay to good category, which is pretty normal. This is above normal, which is great with that DSP and their digital signal processor. It does a fantastic job on FM. FM sensitivity, again, was good. I was picking up faint stations with it in between strong stations. Bonus there. So you could probably get more than 60 if you had time. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on here. And I'm going to tune it to the FM band. And we're going to do an audio demo for a few minutes. I have a radio transmitter on my desk. There we go. This is Radio Todderbert. It's a C-Crane FM transmitter too on 92.9 megahertz. I have an MP3 player hooked up to it with YouTube royalty-free music, and it's transmitting, so this radio picks it up, and you can hear the audio without any infringements. Let's go ahead and jam out. real quiet. Nice. Look at that. Cool. If you look at the tuning light went on nicely. That's cool. Like that. So let's see. We're on the FM band. We're going to go to the weather band. We're going to go all the way over. Now, when I tested this in my location where I do the FM testing for all my radios, I found above average reception on the NOAA weather band. It's found 5 channels out of 7 in my area, and 3 is average. So well above average, finding 5. Pretty impressed. So we'll see what I can find downstairs here. I am not sure. I did not test it down here. So let's go ahead and extend the our whopping 18-inch antenna. I do like that it's 18-inch and not some wimpy 4-inch thing. Now, it doesn't swivel. It just pivots up or down. You don't have a 360-degree pivot there. So just remember that. I'm going to see if I'm trying to knock into anything here and see if we can't pick up any kind of transmissions. All right, turns up. That might be one. Gotta rotate this around. Don't hear it. Thought I heard it.
Mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of light rain showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-50s. West winds up to 5 miles an hour. Friday, mostly it was partly cloudy. The temperature was 60 degrees. The dew point was 51. And the relative humidity was 72%. The wind and 56. In Chicago it was partly cloudy. And 60. In Rockford it was mostly cloudy. And in the lower 50s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour in the evening, shifting to the west after midnight. For Thursday, partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-70s, 1 foot or less. Saturday, west winds 5 to 10 knots, increasing to 10 to 15 knots. Waves 1. 70s near the lake. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Thursday night.
So as you heard, I think I got 6 stations. Whoa, so that beat the 5 I found. That's excellent. I'm downstairs here, and I have this antenna just pointed in one direction, hitting other radios on my desk. Cool, that was awesome. So the weather band is amazing on this radio. So, and that's important because you're probably going to use this radio in emergency on weather band is just to find out what's going on. It is a savior, trust me. Having a weather band on a radio is amazing. Okay, so let's go to FM. And we're just going to cruise this band pretty quickly. Okay, let's start at the bottom. I'm not going to move it around or do anything. We're just going to leave it in one position and go. We should just put it right down here. Just broke down. So with the DSP, you got to go back and forth a little bit sometimes.
Simple. St. Bartholomew. I was watching Maria.
But I'll be back. Secondly, when I come back, your heart is going to rejoice over it. Third, the joy that you feel because of
spaces within remote rural villages where farmers gather and access digital technology which is connected to the internet through community networks. So
I feel like God is with me at all. I feel as though I'm all alone. Well, let me just say this. If you are...
If I were to describe my music to somebody...
Help. All we need to do is ask for it. I'm Kelly from the Scott and Kelly Show, and that's your verse of the day on positive, encouraging K-Love.
Or the digitalization of these farmer community centers.
All love that I am right.
From the man, I'm rolling with my hands up. I'll send my hands up.
Let you down.
And we're only 11 miles from O'Hare in the heart of opportunity. Make the successful move.
Just sponsor a post and get matched instantly with quality candidates.
Tuning knobs are really nice to tune. It's taller, like I showed you in the profile. The same with the volume knobs. Really easy to use.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the...
Grand Funk Railroad and Night Ranger coming up. That's the Black Rose, and we're 95.9 The River. This is Leslie Harrison. If you need a little pick-me-up during the day, and
95.9 The River. That's cool to find down here on this radio. Cool.
good mood, right? Nick Jacobs has just the thing for you.
Our reflections clearly in Hollywood.
6 here on 10 at 10, and your wildest dreams, the Moody Blues, ran away with it as far as Best in Show voting. Give us a Best in Show vote today for 1973 online, WDRV.com. Click on air. Click on Bob Stroud. Surprising. There, results tomorrow. Here on 10 at 10. 97.1 FM The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.
97.1 FM The Drive presents.
Open doors to new opportunities. Get your...
I don't want to forget.
Okay, so I think it's 98.3 and it's on 98. So I think the dial accuracy is fairly good on FM.
And that's huge, but it's also true that people are...
98.7.
Actually, a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's nothing else we can do for you. I'd like you to come to...
I'm going to run out of time here. We'll go a little quicker.
That one a lick. This one for pop. This one for juice. I am the...
It's like some kind of man.
It's finding quite a bit. Nice.
XLC.
Which means the power to stream your favorite shows.
.com/kidsdream.
Now I'm busy.
You pursue my anxious heart.
By American Family Insurance. Learn more at summerfest.com.
Savings from TJ Maxx.
Here's to the Farm and Fleet dads. The one.
Y envía la palabra Joy al 58.
Sound that's so annoying to those around you.
And after 12 losses in a row, Phil Nevin.
Now we're at 105.9, so kind of hard to tell here because 108's way over here, so we're closer to 103.
Conference finals, 2 games apiece, a 4-1 win over the Rangers.
Problemas, empecemos con una prueba de batería gratis.
Next weekend, presented by Remy Martin. Team up for excellence. Never slip, I'm in the...
Okay, cool. Yeah, picked up quite a bit on the FM band. We're going to go ahead and turn this off for a second. I'm going to retract the FM antenna because the medium wave or AM antenna is built into the radio, so we don't need to use the whip. Let's go ahead and this locks underneath there nicely. Done. All right, let's go ahead and go to the middle band, go to the bottom. And like I say, I had luck with it picking up on daytime stations, just good for locals only. To the top of the band got kind of quiet, so let's see what it can pick up during the day, or evening here. And it's 10:43 p.m. I'm near Chicago. It's a faint station, but I heard call letters is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. It's 70 miles away, 400 watts to the north. If I turn this radio to the west, the signal usually goes away. If I pick up something here, it's Watrous, Saskatchewan, about 1,000 miles away. It's pretty cool.
And now making their way to the U.S.
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago.
I know, and thousands of these migrants are calling.
You go fairly quick here. Okay, that sounds like WSM Nashville, Tennessee. We're just going to verify with the Skywave over here. I have, which is nice. I can quickly jump the frequency. Yep. So we're at 650, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. Not bad. The speaker sounds great in person.
Hey, look, I only have to commit to 18 events, what I do on the PGA Tour, but the person greater.
Where the money comes from is not so much of an issue at all.
670 the score, WSCR, Chicago.
And I do agree with that.
Pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
So 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east.
Families and businesses stay safe and healthy by providing reliable and essential trash and
Experienced lawyer with a track record of actually winning.
720 WGN, Chicago. Now, strong locals, I noticed, they sound good, but if you have it turned up too much, it will sound a little distorted. Like it's like a too strong. Like the AGC is overworking.
Recognized as one of the top trial lawyers in Illinois and the nation. Contact Leonard Trial Lawyers at 312-38.
There we go. Nice music out of CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, to the northeast, 460 miles. Nice Zoomer radio on 740. Love it.
Welcome back. This is the Ben Shapiro Show. Joining us on the line is Brian Dean Wright. He's the host of the President's Daily
760 WGR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
The fentanyl crisis in the United States. Brian, thanks for...
Celebrating 100 years from the World Series in 1921.
So here now is Babe Ruth
To Howard Cosell.
Hello again, everyone. Howard Cosell.
And now 77 WABC Sports is on Instagram.
So there you go, WABC, New York City, New York, 750 miles. It's a huge distance. And we're getting it between two strong stations, 760 and 780, which is fantastic.
Music Radio 77 WABC. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The following is a commercial announcement.
There's nothing like hearing the
780 WBBM, Chicago.
radio with no subscriptions and no...
Under and puts it away. So Litke comes in and retires the three batters he faces.
And that's, as I told Danny, where I felt the Twins had their best.
830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles. Twins game going on.
Supposed hero of the cold. Oh, he saved us, and
840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. Ground Zero, coast to coast. AM at night, coming in beautiful.
that was all engineered from the background by the CIA, actually. It was William Colby.
860 CJBC, Toronto.
Started pretty rocky in first and second. 1-0 pitch. Blowing inside again. 2 balls in there.
I think this is 880 WCBS, New York, New York. 750 miles. Barely coming in there, but coming in.
Rates started going up because then I could get a good deal.
This is 890 WLS. Always get a high pitch whine from my camera.
You buy when the market's flat.
I'm going to go to the top of the band since we're running out of time and do final thoughts.
Beto has gone at least 6 in all of his starts. He's got a 2.92.
And go down to Venezuela and
Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the sports
Top 3, top 5. Don't forget, we got Wilson Snyder to start your day. Cleveland's Morning News.
So what was it? So obviously better all the time, no matter what. Hello, I'm Chuck Swindoll.
Hags. Take their 2-minute sleep quiz. They're going to match you to a customized match.
I feel the same way. We really like Thomas. He's doing it.
Program. It's their best off.
Going to the top of the band now. Usually work at quiet during the day. Fairly quiet in the evening. Okay, well, there you go. You get most of the, pretty much, I would say, a good portion of the band up to around 1300 or 1400, and then it tends to quiet down. But not bad for an emergency radio that's around $29. I like that. So there it is, Crusader One. Does it get a recommended buy, $29? It does, because the main reason it's no frills. It's basically just your average everyday emergency radio that every family could use, with great output for charging phones in emergency. It does have an alarm as far as SOS, so let's do that real quick. I forgot to show you. That gets really loud. Yeah, you go all the way forward on that switch, so you got your low, high, and SOS on that switch. But yeah, I really like this radio. I like the fact that it has a tuning indicator, the ability to change the battery, and be able to use my reclaimed 35-cent LG 2600 milliamp hour cells upgrade. These work really well on my flashlights and my other radios, so I'm happy to use those. So yeah, definitely all around great buy. It comes in red, and the decent tuning. You heard FM, sounds fantastic. The weather band, well above average reception. I love that. And the AM band, not too bad. I mean, you're going to sacrifice a little something, but it didn't seem too bad. I enjoyed it. We got some distant stations, so in emergency, you're really not listening to 800 miles away. You're listening more local, but you do have the ability on this radio. So there it is. If you like the video, give me a like. 2, if you like the Crusader One or Crusader products, by 72 hours. Subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future product reviews from this company. And 3, comment below what you think about the Crusader One. Would it be one you need to check out? Or are you into the old school looking Prunus J905 or has a retro dial on it, and all the fancy bells and whistles? Or are you just like simple, no frills, straight up emergency radio? Let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.